Hello, and welcome to Bound Breaks. Okay, I think they just finished their opening number, but yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, hang on, where are we? They're sort of in the background bit, yeah. Well, I can't really sit at the tables because I'm not really ordering anything, plus they're kind of full, and you want to get out of the sun a little bit, I think. I don't know. It's a little bit windy as well. Is it that good? Well, it's okay, but they're not like, ripping apart a, I don't know, alto saxophone or anything, so yeah, trumpet for that matter, but it's good, maybe it differs every week, maybe it's a different band, I don't know exactly. Yeah, it's kind of boring actually. Now, incidentally, just bring up Baron and the Ghost. Yeah, the Anthurium. I don't know, I didn't take this very seriously at first. I thought, okay, it's just the name of a plant. It just happens to have ant, first three letters. But it is associated with ants. Apparently not for the plant's benefit, but something to do with they suck on the honey or something on the plant, and they keep away the insects of the plant. I don't know, I'll have to look into it. But the very fact that it's got the ants, so if we set it up in terms of Baron's Gallery, and it is an indoor plant, then you'll see the Anthurium, or see the ant reference. Now, if you get ant plants, well, there is no reference to ant, is there? They happen to be ant plants, unless they get ants on them, which presumably they work quite well together, but I guess you could get ants on any plant, couldn't you? I mean, the green ants, Baron took that photo in Catherine Gorge of those green ants, and of course put it on those cups. So maybe we could do something like that. Maybe we get you just buy the ant plants. When you get ants, you take photos, and then maybe you put the photos on the wall or something. I don't know exactly how we're going to do it, but getting the ant plants is somewhat difficult, I think. I don't know. You have to get them. Yes, they're tropical to northern Queensland, Southeast Asia, but you can't just walk into a shop and buy ant plants. I think it's Mai or something, the name. I think there's 8 plants themselves under that name. But maybe we just get we just get the Anthurium to start with. Put it indoors, and of course you'll see the name. I can put on that table that we've got set up for that camp table with the chairs. I was going to build an art piece of floating ants, so we've got a bit of room to play around on how we're going to build this a structure curation. Is that a word? But anyway, I may just get that. It's only $35, but I won't get it today. I did see it at Bunnings, but it's probably sold in Bunnings. Things go pretty quickly in Bunnings, I've noticed. Maybe just come back maybe next week. Well, yes, I could get it today and get the bus back, but I was going to head into town. If I get the 4:22 bus into town, then go to the beach, rip a minuscule land, or write the minuscule land in the sand, or get back about 5, so that's about sunset time. I don't know, it's a nice day, so maybe we'll do that, then come back, get the Anthurium plant. I don't know, it all just takes time if you want to build this gallery anyway, but we're progressing. Yes. Now, just tapping back into this. Came all this way just for the jazz band and just completely really uninterested in this jazz band itself. But I thought the ABBA was really good, wasn't it? Wasn't it really good? And Baron's going to write a piece. Going to call it something like ABBA in Mullum, the day before the 25th of the 7th, 25, and then we'll come up with some sort of logic or play on words comedy on how we get the 25. I guess it's the eve. So the eve itself is often the case, isn't it? So when you have the eve of Christmas, that's quite big, isn't it? The 24th, or the eve of Anzac Day, or the eve of anything. So we've got that itself, which is the 25th, and then maybe and we can work it through the song Yesterday by the Beatles. And then sung by Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean in the movie, or the movie Bean, is it Bean? The movie And then of course we've got the movie then, Muriel's Wedding, and they had ABBA songs all throughout that movie, and then we could rip a Portaloo joke or something like that. I think we can build it anyway. Yeah. So that'll be another piece, or piece number 14 in total. Yeah. In fact, I'll probably do that tomorrow morning. Get up about 3 a.m, some ridiculous hour, and just write this piece, and then I'll send it to you guys at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. With kind of, bells ringing and red light flashing, but whatever, just to read this piece. Could be like that, Marin. Okay, so back to the Jazz. But really good place. I would recommend come on down to the farm. It's just great. I mean, if you look at the precinct itself, and you've got the goats, you got the chicken, you got farm animals. You got farm animals. It's a nice place. You can chill. You got the orchids. You've got space here. You can just chill out on a nice day. Could be a bit hot in the summer. I agree, but yeah, I still think it's worth a meander on a trip to Byron. And then visit Habitat. So it's just up the road. You do a loop, Byron, come up to North Byron, look at the industrial precinct, Habitat, the village, maybe grab a drink or something at the cafe. I'll probably get the ant set up anyway. We'll get the ant set up. I'll let you guys know about that. How am I going to build it? I don't know. I'm going to get an ant house. I've also got maybe we have a floating ant as well, and then maybe the flyer. Maybe we'll set up that gig, Baron. Have some floating ants in a bucket, or some sort of Tupperware. I bought this Tupperware container yesterday. Could just get I guess there's no limit on size. Anyway, we'll work that out. But we'll set up an ant piece in the gardens, and then you can do a loop. You go through Ewansdale to the farm. And then you got Mullum. If you go north, you've got Ocean Shores, Brunswick Heads. You've also got where is it? Where they got the Writers' Festival a couple of weeks at whatever the place is. They've got a Writers' Festival. It's a very interesting spot. You also go through this very interesting, very historic town. It's just like the one-stop shop. We've got this historic bakery. Again, I just can't remember the name offhand. And then you loop it. You either go down the coast, Lennox. Lennox is a great spot itself. Going through the coast road, then you get to Ballina, and then you can sort of hook it inland. And I don't know. I think this makes a great sort of day in itself. Yes, Suffolk Park as well, but not much in Suffolk Park. But you've got the beaches. It's an interesting beach at Suffolk Park, and also. Also, yes, the Arts Factory, or they've got Byron Got Talent. Byron performing every week, 7:30, and then you got Skinner's Shoot. I don't know what's out of Skinner's Shoot, but there's Skinner's Shoot. So yes, you can't really go wrong with Byron at the end of the day. Okay, so maybe we'll leave it there. Now on the tennis front, I don't know. We've got the US Open, don't we? In August, where are we? 20, so maybe a couple of weeks, 3 weeks? 3 weeks US. Joker, 25 and 25. And make it a Christmas to remember 25 to 12, 25. That would just be cliche, but, we're dealing with Sinner v Alcaraz. They're just dominating every final now, so, in fact, they're dominating every slam, so it's going to be a tough ask. See how windy it is here, but it would be cliche stuff, and of course it would be then the oldest player to win a slam. In fact, Ken Rosewall 37, Roger Federer 37, Djokovic is only 36, but he's now 38. Will be the oldest player. Go to the 25 outright leader, GOAT, and also go to the 5 US. He's only got 4 US. Is that right? 4 US. Let's just work it out. He's got the 10 AO, he's got the 7 Wimbledon, he's still one behind Roger Federer in terms of Wimbledon, of course on 8, but he's equal with Pete Sampras on the 7, but yes, Roger Federer 8 at Wimbledon, so that takes him to 17, he's got the 3 French, yes, he's got the 4 US, so you go to 5 US, equal with Sampras, equal with Connors, And equal, of course, with Roger Federer on the 5. So he doesn't have the record, but that is not the record. The record, I think, is 7. If you go pre-1968 Open era, so I don't know. It's problematic, but I think he's got to get to the records at least equal to Roger Federer. He's got to say like, look, oh no, Roger Federer's nothing at the end of the day. But I don't think he's got that. Even though he's on the 24, yes, Roger Federer 20, but then get Nadal on 22, 14 French. He's only got the 10 AO. Margaret Court 11 AO. So I don't know. Anyway, you decide. And that was number 8. Ooh.